Okay, over the next couple of videos we're going to put together a simple CAD assembly of a toy car. So there's going to be a body, a wheel and some axles. So let's start by working on the body. First we go to the right plane and we're going to draw the outline of the car. First let's put in a guide line. This is going to dictate the distance between the axles. And let's dimension the wheels so we know how large the wheels are in comparison to the body. The body of this car is going to be a simple wooden outline. Let's make the wheels equal sized. Now we're placing some axle holes. Okay. Give them a dimension 5.2. Okay. There's an extra digit in there. Let's get rid of this. Start again. 5.2. There you go. Let's make both axles an equal sizing. Front axle, rear axle. Right click, equals, make equals. Okay. So select some geometry, turn it into construction geometry because we just want to see the wheel sizing really. And then let's make up the actual body. So it's going to be a simple outline. Let's dimension the front end. 11. Let's dimension the back end, and we'll make that identical. So you can see I'm fully constraining the sketch as I go. Fully constraining meaning that every time an entity is turning black, it's basically fully controlled. So that's the rear and the roof of the car. We need to control the diameter of this section. We also need to control the position Let's select this dimension again and go back into the headers. Wasn't highlighted before. Okay, so now the front. So this is going to make a little bit more sense in a minute. When I kind of dimension these two items, you'll see the body. So for the moment, just following these dimensions I'm inputting. Yeah. Just cleaning things up so that we can see what's going on. Now, let's make these two items tangent. And then at the rear, let's have some tangency between the circle and the line. Okay, so now we're fully constrained. So let's get rid of the bits that we don't need. trim some more entities. There you go, you can see an outline of a car, the side of a vehicle. Now, whoops, we've lost our constraint. Let's put that radius back on. Yes, we've lost the tangency. Let's replace that. Sometimes this happens when you trim sketches. So fully constrained, everything's black. And so that's the guide geometry for the car body. Right, this is important to know because in the next few steps we're going to apply some artwork, and the artwork has been drawn to the same dimensions in this guide sketch. So first let's extrude the part. So simple boss extrude. Yep, happy with 18mm. Okay, so here's our simple wooden body for our car. So add a little bit more detail. Let's add some radius using the fillet tool, or radii using the fillet tool. Okay, I think I've got everything. I could have just selected the surfaces. And 1mm looked okay. So here's our body. Right, so basic body, boss extrude tool. Now we're going to add some artwork to make this look a little bit more like the toy police car. So could go to the design library, but it's not there. No, it's not there. We need to go and find the artwork. So I've prepared a template sketch. Okay, so let's drag the artwork across. So here's some artwork that I've produced. So I've made this in Illustrator, but I've basically used the sketch, exported the sketch outline from Solidworks, and I've used that geometry to draw the artwork. So what we can do, so I've just pulled it in, drag and dropped. So the artwork now appears on in the appearance panel. So let's go edit. Change to advanced. Go to mapping. Okay, so if we flick down to the width and the height, and we just make them fit, because the artwork's the same size in reality as the surface we're putting on, I can just fit to width and fit to height. And let's accept that. So we have one side, and then we can double up on the artwork. So let's drag it in again from the appearance side. There you go. And it's a mirror image. So there is our basic car body. We need to add a placement on the roof for the light, for the blue flashing light. So let's offset a surface from the top plane, use the roof surface as a tangency plane. So we have a plane that's sitting above, tangent to the top of the car. Let's put in some a guide line and a hole. Constrain the guide line to the top of the vehicle. So make coincident. Make coincident to the other side. And the hole is constrained to the middle of the line, so it's central to the roof. Make the guide line construction and dimension the hole. So 5.2 will do. So now just a simple extrude cut. Yep, that's probably about as far as you need to go, 5mm depth. Okay, one last fillet. That looks okay. Okay, so so this is the body finished and ready for the wheels, axle and light. We'll do this in the next video. Oh, let's just save the part first. Okay, on to the next video.